Hello, everyone. Miguel here, and welcome to the 13th episode of Boost Your Business. And yes, I meant 13th episode. As you know, this is a series in which I choose at random service based business websites and I review them live with you in order to see if there are things that I could do to those websites to improve their conversions. The goal of this series is that by you going over these websites with me, you can see certain things that you could apply on your own websites in order to increase your conversions as well. So I already have a search ready for us, which is commercial painting for Lauderdale, and we'll see what we have. And at the top we have precision painting, and I basically found out that most of the companies that are showing up at the top, a lot of them are franchises when it comes to service-based businesses. And the ones that are not, they're already doing quite well when it comes to conversions and their SEO. So I'm starting to choose a lot of companies from down below because we're trying to find companies, websites that we can improve so that you can actually see how this works. So we'll just skip the top ones and we'll go to the bottom. So we have Phoenix Painting Co. And there's no website, so this will actually be a good client for us to build them a website. We have John the Greek Painting. Let's go to this one. And wow, so they have 105 reviews with a 4.8 out of 5 stars. This is actually awesome. I'm surprised their ranks way down low. This is basically position number 19. They've been in business 45 years. Okay, so the reason might be because they're in Oakland Park. So when it comes to proximity, when somebody does a search and I search for Lauderdale, Oakland Park is just like a suburb of Fort Lauderdale. So that may be why Google is choosing to show them farther down. At the same time, another thing that I noticed, you see their service is painting, but what you'll see at the top, and I just noticed this from the one right above them, the service that these companies provide, commercial painting contractor, commercial painting contractor, commercial painting contractor. And you'll see for Lauderdale. So in other words, they have the advantage, even though they don't have as many feedback and they don't have, the amount of years that this company has been around, but they're more in tune with the search that I actually did. And sorry that I'm every now and then I go on these tangents when it comes to SEO, but the way I look at it is if people aren't getting to your website, you cannot convert them. If you have a storefront and nobody's walking inside, you can't sell them your products. You can't sell them your service. They have to contact you. They either have to call you, they have to go to your store, they have to send you an email, they have to send you a message. They have to contact you in order for you to sell them something. And that's what SEO does to a business. So, anyways, let's go ahead and check this out. So, right away, I like the logo. It's a guy with a painting bucket and a ladder. So, if I don't know anything about this company, like there's nothing here, nothing anywhere, I would know that they paint. Are they commercial painters? Are they residential painters? Do they paint fences? Do they spray paint? What kind of painting? No, I may not know that, but at least I know, oh, these guys are painters. And that'll get the light bulb in my head thinking, oh, they let me see if they're a painter that I need, whatever type of painting you need done in your house or your business. If you see that logo, you're gonna be like, oh, maybe these guys can help me. So this is good. Your logo wants You want the logo to basically tell people what it is that you do, or at least get them very close so that they're curious enough to move on to the next step, which is contacting you or finding out more about you. So at the top, the one thing I like the menu, I like everything here, but the one thing that I'm going to add is the phone number. The phone number, I'm gonna make it click to call right on the top menu over here where my cursor is, because like people nowadays, they want to get in touch with somebody right away. everything is like an emergency to most people. Not everybody falls into that category, but a lot of people, they'll go to a website and they'll just hit the back button if they don't clearly see what you want them to do next. Right now, the only thing that I see is contact us as far as contacting these this company. And no, we're going live over this, so they may have a contact button down below or at the bottom, but we're not there yet. We're only seeing what we're seeing right now. And as of right now, they haven't really told me what the next step that they want me to take, which is definitely a big no-no. And you may be hearing like an airplane or something, so sorry about that. These are live. I don't edit these videos, so sometimes we hear some weird noises or me blabbing. So their contact takes us to the contact us page. Get a free estimate today. Free estimate. Call us now. Just click to call as you can see. So this is good. So they're not hiding their phone number, but on their homepage, they're not showing it right away. In other words, if I want to increase the conversions or the amount of times that people contact this company, I could easily do it, like up it at least 100, 200% just by adding a phone number and some kind of form where people can fill it out in a chat. So kind of like I'm not trying to brag on my company because it's not perfect. It's not the perfect website. There's always things that you can improve, but I'll show you what I mean. So right here, unique web designer, that lets you know we're web designers. That's what we do, web design. Over here, you have the phone number, and as you can see, you hover over it, you click, and it's click to call. If it's on your phone, it's gonna go to your dialer, and it's already gonna have the phone number there, so you can easily contact us. Who we are, what we do. Fort Lauderdale, we're in Fort Lauderdale, web design agency. In other words, you don't have to guess what we do. I've already told you inside the logo and on the text, on the largest text that you'll be able to see on your screen. Book a free web design consultation. You click on that, you have the option to contact us this way. Chat, boom. You can start a chat and you can get your questions answered. And just remember, let me see if I can draw this for you. So this section right here is what everybody can see. Some people call it the hero section, above the fold section, but whatever you call it, this is where you want to be straight with people. You want to make it easy for people to be able to contact you right away when they get to your website. And this is the section that you have to do that. Why? Because this is the first thing that people will see no matter what device they're using. And I look at these websites on my laptop, which is 14-inch, because if I was to look at it on like a 25-inch, a 20-inch monitor, it would look different. And a lot of things that you won't see on a smaller device, you'll see on a larger device because you have more area. So by looking at it on a smaller screen, you can catch a lot of things that are happening because the website is not necessarily responsive. Responsive, in other words, that it's responding to the screen size that is being viewed on. So let's just go ahead and keep going down. So once again, at the top, I'm adding the phone number. I'm having a chat because, some people will want to call you right away. Some people will want to send you a message. So I'm gonna have a form. So they'll send you a message, they'll wait for you to contact them. But some people, they won't want to, they're not the type that wants to call somebody right away. They're not the type to think, oh, let me send them a message because maybe last time they sent a company a message, they waited 3, 4 days to get an answer. But if they see your chat and it says, oh, we're online, they're expecting, oh, this is like sending my friend a text message. Let me text this company and get my question answered. And then once they text you or they open up the chat, they send you a message, you can say, yes, I can help you with that. Can I give you a quick call to set up a consultation? And from there, you sell your service, your product, or whatever it is that you do. Um, so moving down, let's see, you have to learn more. Let's see what that does. Okay, so the learn more takes us back to the home page. This is horrible. This is bad. Definitely bad. When you have a link, something that people can click on, make sure that it does something. Because if I click on this and it takes me back to the home page, I may go right back down and click on it because I think something went wrong with my computer. But if it takes me right back to the home page, I may just get frustrated, be gone. And you don't want that happening. So further down on the next section, as you can see, so their hero section above the fold or whatnot, they have this. Then here they have a get a free estimate today. So they have the free estimate and then they have the colors, which is good. So it's click to call, good. So I mean, I would literally just change this, put it here somewhere. Like just have the calls to action viewable on any screen size as soon as somebody gets to your website. Another thing that I would probably change just to make better connection with people is this image right here. It's of a home. I'm assuming it's them saying, "Oh, we painted this house or whatnot," but it looks like a stock image or something. If it's not, it's definitely a beautiful image, but I would rather have an image of somebody painting something or like their team members or whatnot, just to make better connection with people. Like they're a painting company, so their clients are going to be local. It's easier to connect with somebody that you can visualize, that you can see, than with an image of a house. So that's something that I would do. Now, moving on down, start your painting project, providing the highest quality painting services in South Florida since 1977. So once again, they've been around for a long time. They have their services, commercial, residential, custom homes, waterproofing. So they do commercial, um, but in Google, they don't have that as a service. So definitely adding that is going to probably just put them right, further up the results because they do commercial. So it's not that they don't do it. It's just that they didn't add it to their Google profile. And another thing that I would do, since they have their services here, I would give a description for the service. And I know some people may be like, oh, that's too much content. Why do I need to write so much crap? Think about it this way. If the Google crawlers, the spiders, whatever, come to your website, they see all the text on your website and they say, okay, I need to rank this website for XYZ. So in this case, this guy's a painter. He's in Oakland Park. Google knows that. So they're like, okay, well, I'll rank them for painting in Oakland Park. What type of painting should I rank them for as well? Commercial, residential, custom homes, waterproofing. Okay, but where's the information? Google cannot assume things. Humans can assume things. Humans understand what you mean by this, but Google may not understand, or their algorithm, their spiders, their crawlers may not understand that. So under commercial, give a small description. It'll give more information to Google about what you do, and it'll also explain what you mean by commercial to a potential client. Because there are people that do commercial painting, but they may be only focus on like restaurant painting. They may not do 50-story buildings or whatnot. So you could just say something, a little something about commercial painting, a little something about residential painting, a little something about custom homes, and a little something about waterproofing. And these images, they actually do look legit. So this is much better than what they have at the top. And not to say that this image is not something that they worked, but it's just not an image that's going to connect with anybody that's looking for, like, to have their house painted. So going on down about us, some information. Let me see. This seems like one of their team members because it says John over here. So this is very good. This is actual work that they're doing. So this definitely connects better than this image. Our story is good. What our clients say. So they have quotes, We recently hired John the Greek Painting for interior and then a name. Okay, so this is another place where you can make great connection with people. People like seeing reviews. People like seeing reviews and basically kind of like seeing themselves being that person. So one thing that I tell all my clients, listen, it's great to have reviews like this. It's better to have reviews like this, I mean, instead of no reviews. But if I look at this, then I'm a skeptic. Like I just come here and I look at these reviews and I'm like, oh, so I don't know this person. I don't know this person. I don't know this person. And I definitely don't know this person. Now, I'm not trying to rag on this. What I am trying to make you understand is that anybody coming to your website, if you don't show that this review is legit or legitimize it a little more, they may just think that they're fake. Like you add an image of the person and they're like, "Oh, okay." If it's from a business, like a local business, and you add that the name of that local business, they may search it and they're like, "Oh, this person." And I'll show you how I do it. So, let's see. Okay, so my reviews right here. So as you can see, this one just said great designer, but you see they're pulled from Google. People can go here. This is a link to my Google profile, so they can go here and they can actually verify those reviews. Right here, Goji Juicery and Kitchen. They may search this, like say you search this and you'll see it's an actual business, Goji Fresh. Okay, so you're like, oh, that must be real. Eric Bergman. There's an image of Eric Bergman, and then what they said about us, and so on. Like basically, you'll see some of them have images, some of them do not have images, but they're coming from Google. It's not me typing it in there. It's somebody that actually went on Google, searched my company, and left a review. Now, one thing that you can do to get more reviews, you can send them your profile link and they can leave a review instead of them having to search for you. But doing this legitimizes all of your reviews. Like you can pull them from Yelp, from Clutch, from pretty much Angie's List, and anywhere that people leave reviews, you can just pull them, have them on your website, and they'll look very legit. And that alone will connect so much more with people than you writing a bunch of text with a name. So once again, this isn't bad. This is better than nothing. But legitimizing it by pulling it from another website and actually having that person's image, their business or whatnot, goes, like 100 miles, 100 steps above what this is. So let's just keep going down. So right here, why choose us? And some information, high quality, satisfaction, honest. This is good. View recent projects. That's good. This image, once again, this one actually looks legit because you can see some imperfections. This may actually be the front of the house that's at the top. Um, so that may be like a legit image, but there's nothing here. Like they would be better off like showing an image of just like a regular home that was just recently painted than this, or their team members, since this is the section about what choose us, or an image of the company owner or whatnot. That would do wonders for sure. Would do much better than this image. Not that it's bad, it's just that you want to create as much connection as you can to get that person to reach out to buy your services. And then down here they have contact us. They have an address, but as you can see, the link, it just takes you right back to the top of the page. So once again, we have the same problem. This right here, I'm gonna make it click to map. The hours of operations, you can click on it. That's a big no-no. And the reason, like, like people may think these are little tiny things that aren't gonna do anything, But think about it. You come to a website, you just read a bunch of stuff, you're interested. You click on the address, it takes you back to the top of the page. The first thing you're gonna think, oh, my browser must have messed up, or my phone may not be working, or my laptop is going crazy. You go right back down. You click on it again. Nothing happens. It takes you right back to the top of the page, and you're like, oh no, it's the page is broken. And then you go somewhere else because you just got frustrated. So it's like a lot of these little tiny things can make a huge impact overall. Like, this may not actually increase the conversions by 1%, but if it's half a percent, every 200 people, that's one person that could be a potential client. And if, let's say, a project for this company is, let's say, to paint a house $3,000, that's $3,000 that they just lost because somebody got frustrated with these buttons. That's the way you need to look at it. And it's not to account that by doing that project, that person may refer you to their friends, and their friends may refer you to their friends. So that one client can become 10 clients over time. So definitely every little thing that you can do on your website to prevent people from being frustrated, from clicking the back button and going to another website, do it, because in the end, it's going to increase your revenue. You're going to get more calls, you're going to get more people contacting you. So then we have the email. The email isn't clickable, which is not good. The phone number, okay, the phone number is clickable, but once again, you see like it's kind of like eating the .com. But I guarantee you, if we were in a bigger screen, let me see. Let me try this and you'll see what I mean. So you see that? If I act like I'm on a bigger screen, you can see everything fine. So let's go back to my screen. Okay. And then down here in the footer, they don't have any information. One thing that I like to do, and this is something that every service-based business should do, if somebody went through your entire website, one thing that you can do is just show them your navigation, show them your important pages down here, just the links. You don't have to add text or anything. Just add your important pages, the important things that you want them to do next at the bottom as well. It's just another opportunity that you can connect with this client. So to sum things up, this website is actually not bad. It's just there's a lot of little things that they can do to increase their conversions. And just at the top, adding the phone number, the chat, and the form, I can guarantee you will increase their conversions at least, at the very minimum, 100 to 200%. And that's a minimum. Why? Because right now there's nothing that people know what to do. Like somebody would actually have to be invested in this company, like actually wanting to get in touch with this company to contact them. Or if they came in a larger screen, they see their calls to action here, and they may actually contact them. But that's the main thing that this website should be focusing on. So, with that being said, if you yourself have a website that you want me to review, leave a comment down below. Or if you don't like leaving public messages, contact me at uniquewebdesigner.com and I'll be sure to review your website. It's free of charge. Just like this, I'll do a review and I'll critique your website, let you know the things that you can improve on. And hopefully you guys found something useful from this video. And as always, share this video, like it, subscribe, and Unique is out.